Hello. Today we get to do fun stuff. So it's the same stuff as we've been doing all week, but the quadratics that we're going to be factorising today are ones whenever the number in front of the x squared term is not 1. Now, the work that you're getting today is from the GCSE book, so that's exciting. And the method that we're going to use is exactly the same as the method that we have been using all along. Okay, so this stuff here technically should be no more difficult for you than the work that we have already been doing on this. But theoretically these questions are harder, but I am very hopeful that we won't actually find them harder because we're going to use the exact same method, which is why I did want you doing that method in the first place. Okay. So we're just going to do 2 examples. We don't need to do any notes on this because there's nothing new to this technique. We're just going to work our way through these examples. So here's the first one, 8x squared minus 2x minus 3. So same as before, list what a, b and c are. So a, number in front of the x squared term, is 8. b, number in front of the x term, is minus 2. And c, the number by itself, is minus 3. Same as before, do what AC is. So A is 8 multiplied by C, which is minus 3, gives us minus 24 for that. And then we do out our little table. So we're looking for numbers that multiply to give us the AC value, which is minus 24, and add to give us the B value, which is minus 2. Now, I'm going to work through the factors of 24 here to get this, and then we'll think about the minus and things afterwards. So 1 multiplied by 24 will give us positive 24. So I always just try the first one as a minus first of all, just to see. So minus 1 multiplied by 24 obviously gives me minus 24. If I add those together it gives me 23. Now in those earlier videos I was then trying 1 multiplied by minus 24, but all that's going to do is give us minus 23, so I'm not going to bother, right? I know that combination of numbers isn't going to work. So let me see, 2 times 12, and again because it has to be a negative I try the first one as a negative. So negative 2 multiplied by 12 gives us minus 24. Minus 2 plus 12 gives me 10. In no way is that ever going to get me minus 2. So 3 and 8. And again, try a minus because it has to be a minus. So minus 3 multiplied by 8 gives me minus 24. Minus 3 plus 8 gives me 5. Again, if I switch these signs, all it's going to do is give me minus 5 here. So it's not going to be these two numbers. 4 and 6. So minus 4 multiplied by 6 gives me minus 24. Minus 4 plus 6 gives me 2. We need to get minus 2. So the signs are going to be the other way around. So 4 multiplied by minus 6 gives me minus 24. 4 plus minus 6 gives me minus 2. So these are our numbers that we're going to be using this time. Okay. Then write out your equation. So 8x squared minus 2x minus 3. I said equation, technically it's not an equation because there's no equal sign, sorry. And then remember all we do is take this minus 2x and split it up into 4x and minus 6x. So I rewrite this, 8x squared plus 4x minus 6x minus 3. Then look at the first two terms. So 8x squared plus 4x, and think, right, how can I factorise these? Because that is the aim of the game after all. So I can bring 4x out of the bracket there. 4x is common to both of these terms. And 4x has to be multiplied by 2x to give me 8x squared plus 1 to give me 4x. Alright, 4x times 2x gives me 8x squared. 4x multiplied by 1 gives me 4x. Yeah. Then look at the next two terms. Remember to be thinking about this wee sign here. It's so easy to forget about it. And whenever we're factorising this, we need the bracket to be the same as the one that we already have. So I'm automatically going to write that 2x plus 1 in there. And then I'm thinking, right, what do I need to multiply 2x by to give me minus 6x? And it's minus 3. Check it with the other one. So minus 3 multiplied by 1 gives me minus 3. Then factorize these two big terms, and 2x plus 1 is the common thing that we can bring out. And that leaves us with 4x minus 3. So 4x minus 3, 2x plus 1. Okay, so it is exactly the same. Technically these would be like a GCSE, these would be ranked as a much harder question, but because we've been doing this method all along, they don't seem that tricky. One thing that I have forgot to say so far actually is that really we should be checking these, like multiplying out these brackets and checking that we end up back here. So let's just very quickly do that. So if I was to apply FOIL to this, 4x multiplied by 2x gives me 8x squared. Outer, 4x multiplied by 1. Inner, minus 3 multiplied by 2x is minus 6x. And last, minus 3. So tidy up, 8x squared minus 2x minus 3. Happy day. So we know what's right because we've just reversed it. Right? We'll do one more example. Yeah. Okay, here's example 2. So factorize 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. So first of all, a is 2, b is 7, and c is minus 15. List what AC is. So 2 multiplied by minus 15 gives us minus 30. So we know we're looking for two numbers that multiply to give us minus 30 and add to give us the b value, which is 7. Let's just do the same as before. So 1 multiplied by 30 will give me positive 30, so let's try minus 1 times 30, gives me minus 30. That is going to add to give me 29. If I switch my signs, all that's going to do is give me minus 29 here. So let's move on. 2 multiplied by 15, so minus 2 multiplied by 15 is going to give me 13 whenever I add those. So again, no use to me if I switch them. 3 multiplied by 10, if I try minus 3 multiplied by 10, that adds to give me 7. So that's them. Okay, now write out our equation. So 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. Split this 7x into minus 3x plus 10x. So 2x squared minus 3x plus 10x minus 15. Take our first two terms and factorize them. So let me see, x can come out of the bracket, I think that's it. And that leaves me with 2x minus 3. Yeah. And then with the second two terms, remember to include the sign, we know our bracket has to be 2x minus 3. So then what 2x has to be multiplied by 5 to give us plus 10x. So 5 multiplied by 2x gives me 10x, 5 multiplied by minus 3 gives me minus 15. So 2x minus 3 is now our common term that we can bring out, and it leaves us with x plus 5. So our two brackets are x plus 5 and 2x minus 3. Another thing that I have forgotten to say all along is that it doesn't matter which one of these brackets you put first, it means the same thing. If I had written 2x minus 3, x plus 5 obviously means the same thing, so that is fine. Oh, I've gone off page. Okay, so I will upload some questions for you on these and have fun. Bye.